So I kind of felt I left the video a little bit short. Had so many random questions about like what was gonna be made or doing it. I actually ended up adding some like tomatoes to it, like the little cherry, little cute ones. And I ended up chopping up like little pieces of carrots. Yeah, man, I just put like a little bit. I know this is not the healthiest, but this is what I got right now, so it has to do. But yeah, I like this stuff like this. I'm gonna roast it up, and I mean, some of you might be looking at this and you're like, I'm allergic to vegetables, which is not true. You get with somebody like me, you ended up finding out that I make it taste amazing. I add like, some like sriracha mayo, spice it up a little bit, make it sweet. I might throw like some of these Johns up in there, to sweeten it up. But yeah, you gotta get creative with it. You can't be afraid in the kitchen. Like I might even do like a little bit of local honey. I don't want you guys to know where I live, not yet anyways. But yeah, throw a little bit of this in there, mix it up in the joint and whatnot, and yeah, you roast it up. Like I'm gonna throw it in the oven. I preheated the oven to like 385, and that's one last thing I want to say is look how colorful this is. Like if your refrigerator is filled with like brown and everything's breaded and fried, like I'm afraid for your insides. You probably look rotten. And I've met so many people, they tell me like, oh, like I don't like vegetables, they make me sick. Like, no, bitch, you sick. And I mean, even dudes, I mean, a lot of more dudes too that I've met lately who've been telling me that their dietary choices are actually a little bit better. I know some women in my life, not my life necessarily, but mutual people who tell me like they haven't eaten a vegetable in 5 or 6 years. I'm like, we couldn't. Oh, and by the way, please season your foods. No excuse for y'all to be out here eating bland, dry, boring, loser stuff. Look at this. Throw this little thing on there. Just like that. Just a little dash. I mean, even like I told you, I put the little honey thing on there. But yeah, I don't want to leave that unsaid. Don't eat your shit dry. Don't be a dry individual. Don't be dry. Your whole life dry. Moisten up your stuff. Add some flavor. Add some color. Yeah, you didn't think I was gonna do the money shot, huh? Look at that boiling. That's gonna be good stuff. You know you all wish I had some. Fuck a restaurant.